Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, we're going to create a restart game system. At the moment, our game doesn't have a way to restart or to get back to the main menu. We're going to handle both of those things in one simple scene. Let's create a new canvas layer scene. Rename it to Notification. Save it in Scenes, UI. Add a control node. Let's set the anchor preset to full rect. Add a label to the control node. Rename it to Death Label. Set the anchor preset to center. In the text property, type "You died." Set horizontal and vertical alignment to center. Under Layout Transform, set the position to 152 for Y. And finally, let's add our custom theme to the label, QuickLoad SSB.Tress. Add a button to the control node. Rename it to Restart Button. Set the anchor preset to center. In the text property, type "Go Again." Under Layout Transform, add 48 to the Y position. Let's add our SSB theme to the button. Duplicate this button and rename it to Home Button. In the text property, type Home. Under Layout Transform, add 48 to the Y coordinate in the position property. Okay, let's add an animation player to the notification node. Rename it to Annie. We're going to animate the scene so that the label and buttons appear after the player dies. Create a new animation called Death Notification. Set the animation length to 0.5. Select the death label and in the transform properties, set scale X and Y to 0 and key the frame. Now select 0.5 on the animation timeline and set scale X and Y to 1 and key the frame. Let's go back to the start of the animation timeline and set rotation to -90 and key the frame. Now, select the end of the timeline and set rotation to 0 and key the frame. Let's test what we have for the animation so far. Cool, looks good. Let's reset it now. Select the Restart button and in the Transform properties, set rotation to 90 and key the frame. Set scale X and Y to 0 and key the frame. Now select 0.5 on the animation timeline and set rotation to 0 and key the frame. Reset scale X and Y to 1 and key the frame. Let's test the animation again. Looking good. Let's reset it. Okay, now let's select the Home button and in the Transform properties, add 84 to the Y position and key the frame. Now let's go to the end of the animation timeline and subtract 84 from the Y position, resetting it, and let's key the frame. Great, looks nice, but make sure to set the animation back to 0. Moving on, we need to add a script to the scene so we can handle what happens when the buttons are pressed. Add a script to Notification. Save it in Scripts, UI. Select the Restart button and connect the pressed signal. When the Restart button is pressed, we will simply reload the scene. In our onRestart button pressed function, let's type getTree.reload current scene. Now let's select the Home button and connect the press signal. When the Home button is pressed, we will return to the main scene. In our onHome button pressed function, let's type getTree.change scene to file, and then we'll select the path to our main scene. Let's open up our player scene and instantiate Notification as a child scene. Last thing we have to do is connect Notification to our player scene with some code. Add an onReadyVar for Notification at the top of the code. At onReadyVar, death notification equals notification/Annie. and then we simply call the death notification animation in the handle player death function. Let's add the line death notification dot play death notification. All right, let's test out the scene. So now, when we die, the label and buttons will appear, and we will be able to either restart the scene or return to the main scene. Great. We now have a functional game loop. In the following video, we will create a Yeti enemy.